Hey guys, welcome back to some more NIN10 content. Our second video for NIN10 week. I'm sorry I didn't upload video. I had busy schedule. Yesterday. It's kind of complicated. I won't go into it too much. But today we're going to be checking out my top 5, not 10. There's no time to do 10 today if I want to get in the video that was scheduled for today. My top 5 favorite cartoons of all time. Alright? So let's get right into it. But I got 2 rules for this, okay? Rule number 1. It has to be a cartoon I have watched from beginning to end. I have to watch the whole series to fully understand it. So if there's gonna be that's one of the main reasons why I cut it down to 5, because most of the other cartoons I have not watched all the way through. Number 2, I have to like it. Duh. No, I'm just kidding. Number 2, it has to be mainly animated. And it can have some live action in it, but animation has to be the main focus. It has to be a cartoon. It can't be a live action show with some cartoon elements in it. It has to be all cartoons, okay? So let's get right into it with number 5. At number 5, we have Wonder over Yonder. Now, this is actually the most recent show. This is actually the most recent show I've watched all the way through due to its cancellation in June. Actually, season 2 was its final season. I loved this show. It's amazing art style and it's amazing stories to tell. It was comedy all the way. It's the best show to come out of Craig McCracken in recent years. It's also his only show to come out of Craig McCracken in recent years. It was all comedy. It was great, and it knew how to be serious at times, and it was great. It had an amazing finale, even though that cliffhanger really teased me a lot. But Wonder over Yonder was an amazing show. I was really sad to see it go. I hope it gets renewed for season 3 someday. I hope the fans will get through the Disney XD someday. But with that, Wonder over Yonder, number 5. Let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we have SpongeBob SquarePants. Let me turn this theme song down so I don't get sued. At number 4, we have SpongeBob SquarePants. I grew up with SpongeBob SquarePants. I love SpongeBob SquarePants. I love most of the episodes. Season 1 to 4, I believe, the best seasons to come out of the show. And even the recent episode of SpongeBob Season 9, actually. That's a good show, too. Good season, I believe. Because the original writers are coming back to the show. The first movie, the second theatrical movie, was beautiful as well. Let me just start this over. And it was great. The characters, it knows how to do a cartoon well with its comedy, its art style, its animation quality, and its villains. It knows how to set them up and bring them down well. Now, seasons 5 to 8, those weren't very good. But anyway, besides that, SpongeBob SquarePants is number 4 on my list. At number 3, we have Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is a show I love. It ended recently as well with Wonder over Yonder. But unlike Wonder over Yonder, it didn't get canceled. It ended, its story ended. And it ended with a bang, the apocalypse, the main villain, taking over the town and turning it into a hellish land with weird Mageddon. That story arc was amazing. The show on its own is amazing. Even if it didn't have that epic finale, it still would be a good show in my opinion. Even if it did get canceled, it'd still be one of my favorite shows of all time. The characters, Dipper, Mabel, Stan, Seuss, and Wendy, all great characters, and Seuss. And then later in the series, we find out the big mystery that was introduced to us at the beginning, who the author is. But I'm not going to go into that in case none of you actually seen the show. From here on out, it's spoiler zone already, though. But Gravity Falls is number 3. Let's go find out what number 2 is. Number 2 is Steven Universe. I love Steven Universe, and is actually one of the only shows on this list that is still going. Steven Universe still has many stories to tell. It is just getting up the heat. The first season, I believe, was actually really weak in my opinion. Compared to the other 3 seasons, was actually really weak. Until it picked up at the end. It got into that dark comedy mix that the other seasons have, where it finds out that one of the characters is actually a fusion between two other gyms. I'm trying not to get any spoilers so y'all can still have the same experience I had while watching these shows. It's amazing. The art style and the music. The music is amazing. Most of my covers on this channel consist of Steven Universe songs. Here Comes a Thought, Stronger Than You, It's Over, Isn't It? Those are all Steven Universe songs. I love the Steven Universe songs. Most of my soundtrack consists of Steven Universe songs. On my DS, most of it is Steven Universe songs, and it's not afraid to show any dark side. It's not afraid to admit that most of the characters in its show are gay and lesbian. It's great, and that's honestly one of the main reasons that people at my school actually watch that show. And season 5 might be the last season, so you gotta prepare yourselves for that finale. People are gonna be killing themselves if it's the end. But Steven Universe is number 2. Before I get to number 1, let's give out some honorable mentions. I would like to give out honorable mentions. Most of these honorable mentions were on my list originally for the top 10, but since I cut it down to a top 5, it didn't really work. Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Star vs. the Forces of Evil is still going, actually. It's actually honestly gotten a lot mediocre since Season 2 has began. It started with a bang. It started Season 2 with a bang. It ended Season 1 with a bang. Now it's just mediocre. It keeps teasing us. Hopefully it will get back to the animation, and the reason I love it, it's because it's amazing show. That theme song opening is amazing. Total Drama Island is another show I'd like to give out an honorable mention to. I don't think it's still going anymore. I think they canceled it. But I love that show. I love the drama in it. The first 3 seasons were great in my opinion, but after that it got really bad. And that god-awful spin-off, The Redonkulous Race, was god-awful. And then the Powerpuff Girls and the reboot Powerpuff Girls 2016, those are great as well. I grew up with the Powerpuff Girls. It's great. The music, the action, the drama, I guess. It's great. And finally, regular show and The Amazing World of Gumball. Those, conveniently, I made a video about a week ago. I love those shows. I just got into regular show for its final season, and as I said in that video, I love The Amazing World of Gumball. Every time it's on, I will watch it, no matter what. But let's get to number 1. Number 1 is Teen Titans Go! Fuck no, I hate that show. For real, number 1 is, drumroll please, no sound effects here, Hey Arnold. I love Hey Arnold. I have the DVD box set with me of the complete series. You know what? Hold on, I'm about to show that off. With me, I have the complete box set of Hey Arnold, the complete series, to prove that I actually watched it all the way through. Hey Arnold is my favorite Nickelodeon show. Hey Arnold is my favorite show, period, of all time. I love the characters, and I found this box set at Walmart once, because I really watched Hey Arnold on the splat, because it got announced that a new TV movie was coming out, so I was like, okay, if I'm going to watch it, I need to understand stuff. So I started watching it on the splat, and I didn't really get any of it. And then at Walmart, I found this box set, so I was like, okay, I can understand it now. I love this show. I love it. It is not afraid to tackle any situation. It will tackle World War II without any censorship. Hitler. It will tackle the Vietnam War and the struggles of a family being separated for 20 years. It will tackle that. It will tackle the mysteries of a young child in his neighborhood finding trouble and solving that trouble. It will tackle that. It will tackle that young child's missing parents and help him find him, be united with them after they left him for 14 years. Not 14 years, 8 years. It may have taken about 14 years, but they will do it. I cannot wait till the new TV movie next year, Hey Arnold the Jungle Movie Parts 1 and 2. I cannot wait for that. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I just had to get that off my chest, as you can tell. Now, those are my favorite cartoons of all time. My top 5 favorite cartoons of all time. Leave your top 5 favorite cartoons of all time in the comments below if you want to share with me. You don't have to if you don't want to. But later today, uploaded will be the top 5 worst cartoons of all time. See you guys then. I guess sorry for that rant if I blew your earphones off, I guess. But see you guys then. Take care.